What's up, everyone? I am playing Monster Prom for the first time. I think I watched someone play it, like, when it first came out, but I do remember nothing. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Yeah. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Some of us were. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Yeah? Ooh, who am I? I'll be Blob. You know what? I'm just gonna call myself Green anyways. Even though I'm not. There we go. I'll do here. There we go.
I can do this.
I can do this. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Yes. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Ooh. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Nice. Ooh. Damien LaVey, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Dumb jock. Liam Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. Right now, I think either the vampire dork or the gorgon might be my first run. It was clear. It had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. Right. But as I clearly said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Right. Ooh. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Yay! Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. Cool. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Now, will I answer this honestly? I'll answer it in character. Lore accurate mystic. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Well, I hate the heat, so. It's time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission into the sun in order to invite the sun to party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually become cooler. Yeah, I would totally do that. So fun. Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, providing you went criminally insane? Hmm. Yeah. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? No. 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 I wish sleep was an option. I'll do that one. Ooh, not the one I wanted, but let's see.
All right.
Alright, I'll be in the library. Hey there, cutie pie. I found your pro. Let's chat. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, spending malicious spam, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. Yeah, I love doing that. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? Right. Aw, you lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in the scam, so who cares? And you gain 2 money. But my karma, my Reddit karma. Suddenly, a chill runs through you as if the very fabric of reality is in danger. Scanning your surroundings, you quickly discover the reason, the feeling. Polly and Damien are together, and they're bored.
Hi.
Neither one I want, but I have points with Damien. Damien! What? I must have fallen asleep for a second because nothing's on fire. I know, right? Nothing crazy has happened in the last 47 minutes, and I'm dead. I mean, I'm literally actually dead, but I also am dead because of how bored I am. What if we just... Oh fuck, I'm so bored. I can't think of something to do to be not bored. No, help us, somebody please. Cause a sexy problem. Well, she said a sexy problem. Party goblins. You call up every party goblin you know, and in a few minutes, the whole school is full of them. They bring their party hats, their kegs of cheap beer, and their illegal fireworks. Nice. Damien gets into a friendly fistfight with 12 goblins, while Polly poses for Goblins Gone Wild. Ooh. The party leaves 9 dead, hundreds wounded, and your 2 friends completely satisfied. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. Let's go. I romanced the wrong one, but hey.
All right.
Alright. I mean, I have points with Damien and, this girl. I guess I'll go for the ghost. You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation. Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Evens out. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria current food supplier by selling plastic food. Business idea. Nipples. Just nipples? Really? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Business idea. We use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. Now she's thinking, that's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, and 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows.
That has been
What a delicious
quite pleasing.
idea.
Hey.
But what about for like ghosts and stuff? Fuck. Ghosts wanna lose weight too. Well, we'll just sell ghost of tapeworms alongside the living ones naturally. Where are you gonna get tapeworms from ghosts? simple. I'll just kill tapeworms with unfinished business, which is pretty much dating tapeworm, honestly. They're very ambitious.
Awesome, boo.
So, all of my objections to this plan are solved. Skim away. Soon, Vera's new slender friends are all the rage in the cafeteria, and she seems to be very tolerant of your presence. Even more. And everybody's losing weight. Oopsie daisy. I keep doing the wrong ones.
All right.
Alright. What does that mean?
Show me that
For-
money.
Oh, it's a store. Walk into my little shop, buy some shit. I have some shit that will boost your stats. Shit that will lead you to stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So, take a look. Ooh. A corpse. Ah.
Later, Gator.
Cool. Oh, that. Okay, I didn't think that would use a turn, but.
All right.
Alright. So don't go there. You go that day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Thank you. You spot Vera, yes, and Polly, yes. Discussing something. You've got to get in on this conversation. It's bound to be something nasty.
Hi.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey.
What?
What? Are you gonna go to that party tonight at Dale, the mummy's crypt? The dog star has a line with Venus or something, so his parents are beings of pure energy for the weekend. He's got the place his place entirely to himself. I might stop by.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, listen. Scott's gonna be there too, and I totally want to spike his
Not
drink.
bad.
Now I'm interested. What are you thinking? Laxative or Viagra?
Lame.
Oh, so was things in the fun, like shrooms?
Mediocre.
Shrooms won't even dissolve in his drink, you idiot. You there. Back me up on this. What do you think we should put in his drink? Yeah, make it something fun, like shrooms. Moonroot. It induces werewolf transformations. He'll be the literal party animal.
Yes.
OMG, cute. And I totally have a Snapchat filter that makes people look like wolves too. So I'll use it on him, and then he'll be like double wolf. Ah, woo! Yeah, a Snapchat bit. That's cool. Totally justifies unleashing a vicious beast onto an unsuspecting party. Woo! You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. Thank you. Woo! Week 2 noon. So I guess I'm
All
going
right.
for the ghost. Hello, ladies. You take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, you would say that it seemed like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than they are in you. And you do know better, and you know that yes, that is exactly what's happening right now.
Hey there.
It's nothing personal, Green. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in our texting and texting our financial slave.
Yay.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish too. It's mine too. I wish I had that. I'm not buying things for people, having people buy things for me. Duh. Yeah, it's the same. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves. Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our financial cash flow instantly stops, besides being handed everything we want on a platter. In this case, the platter being an online money transfer. transferring platform is almost boring. Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much acid as I am, but I see what you mean. If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, and maybe it would get interesting, and we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should just tell him to do something totally insane and see what he does. Genius ideas, honestly. I don't know, a weirdo giving away his money and getting into high drinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. Me too. Get into stocks and blow it all. And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos. Seems like the Lays are at an exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction. Nudge, nudge. Okay. So she wants the money and she wants crazy shit. So tell him to marry a llama girl. Oh my god, yes, that's everything to me. I actually had a dream like this one time. Except it wasn't a llama, it was an alpaca. And it wasn't a wedding, it was a bar mitzvah. But other than that, it was exactly the same. Yeah, I don't think this is my scene. I'm gonna go check on my illegal law firm. Catch you weirdos later. I'm texting my financial slave right now to tell him to marry a llama. Ooh, he's already typing, let's see. Green. You will never believe this. Turns out, for the financial slave, he actually has been talking to a llama for a few months now, going through a llama monster dating site. He says he's a commitment phobe, and he's never really defined the terms of his relationship with the llama. And he keeps introducing the llama as a friend, but he knows now that it's because he was just scared of being hurt. He's taking this as a sure sign that it's time to be brave and commit to the llama, and now they're headed to the city hall for the ceremony right now. Of course, he says we'll have to take his leave. We'll have to take leave of his group chat. Of our group chat, since his heart and wallet now belong to another. Specifically, a llama. Oh, isn't it the sweetest love story you've ever heard? I'm so glad we got to make that happen together. Me too. Honestly, that was great. That is the sweetest love story you've ever heard, or something. But hey, maybe you and Polly will end up having a love story of your own. I sure hope so, narrator. Even though... Also, I'm trying to do a Valley Girl impression for her, but I don't know if I'm doing that right. Auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, ooh, I look so good in that. It's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for the genre. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Thank you. You spot Miranda and Scott in the vicinity. It seems like the perfect opportunity to test your new blanket. You wear it as if you were a goofy ghost. Oh, I bought that. I bought that for Polly, but okay. That's you wear it as if you were a goofy ghost and approach them with a spooky ooh while Miranda is explaining something to Scott. And that's why those treacherous air people are the absolute worst, and also the most I get tied to the appearance of Mars Arvo. Ooh, what's this? A ghost? Perhaps a foreign stage student? What are you talking about? Gasp! I didn't see you there. So ghostly. Actually, you guys are joking, right? This is clearly just Green wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it. Jealousy is a powerful drug, Liam. Do not become addicted. Yeah, Liam. You don't see anyone saying, oh, Liam is really just Green wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it. Exactly, Liam. Even despite the many times we suspected it was so. What? Oh, sorry. Little ghost, we were ignoring you. That's true. Tell us, do you have any cool ghostly powers? Oh yes, divulge. Ultimate ghost prank. Haunt someone into despair. You spot a victim for your prank. The coven. Oh no. That's the only thing I remember is the coven. You start running into a direction while screaming your best boo today it. Boo. What's this? Maybe it's a minion of Queen Nehelania? Rumors say she's preparing to be the big bad of the next season. Stop booing at us. It's hard enough to save the world on a daily basis. We don't need people here undermining our moral. Stop booing. This school's unbelievable. Ugh. They go running looking for a place to recover from all the booing and the undermining. Whoa. The ghosts clearly haunted them, and they have fought against all kinds of evil creatures. Such a powerful ghost. So cool. He just ran at them while booing. I could literally do that. Yet you didn't do it, Liam. Therefore, you're not a ghost. You're just jealous. Yeah, this very powerful ghost. Those we respect. Your ghost powers. And we wish you the best on your ghost adventures. Thank you. That's so sweet. I'm a ghost. I am a ghost and not a blob. You leave running and booing before they realize how obvious it is that you're just you with a blanket. Today you gain 2 boldness and 1 smarts. Thank you. Week 3 morning.
Alright.
Alright. Is there a way to see? I guess probably not. Where would they be? Outdoors, that day during a recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's the red party. You gain 2 fun. Yay! I have a lot of fun. I'm at 14. Polly grabs you by the arm so the 2 of you can talk, but of course she doesn't stop dancing for even a second.
Hey, boo!
Yo, this party is super crazy. For the first 15 minutes now, like it's just regular crazy, which like is fine, but I want to take it to like the next level, you know? I want this party to be like criminally insane. I want to like be a danger to itself and the others. I want psychedelics to prescribe medicine to this party, and then I want to like take that medicine. Are you with me? Obviously you are with me. I'm hot and hot people are always right. So how do we kick this party up a notch, huh? 5th dimensions or helicopters. Let's steal a bunch of helicopters, stretch a net between them, and then party on that. Polly doesn't even have to tell you how awesome she thinks your plan is. You just have to look at each other and nod, head off to steal some helicopters. You seriously piss off some rich helicopter owners, but you know what they say, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few helicopters. I know, right? I made some omelets the other day and I broke like 10 helicopters. My bank is looking so good. Everyone's super stoked by your flying party net. Half the ravers fall off and plummet to the ground, but the other half make up for it by partying 4 times as hard. Nice. Who cares about the casualties, honestly? They should have been safer. That's a net again. That's a net gain of like 100%. You gain 2 fun and 2 boldness. Thank you.
All right.
Alright. More Polly. You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them? Oh, yum, 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 yum. I sure do love food and eating. Look at this food going in me. Yes, this cafeteria Sloppy Joe truly has subtle flavor profile. Sloppy Joe is actually pretty good. I'm southern, so. Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table, watching both women intensely. Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Why? Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. This is not what eating is. I forgot. While Vera tries to explain to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives you a small bow. Hello. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these 2 fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student at high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. But I found myself unable to choose which of these 2 beauties to hire. The snakehead one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I wasn't gonna do anyway. But the translucent one has such passion. I don't even want the money, this is just fucking weird, and I love it. In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? Well, I'm trying to romance the ghost, so I'm sorry, Vera. I gotta say Polly. The ghost for sure. I've never seen someone eat so convincingly. Business nods thoughtfully. You know, you're right. Never before have I believed so fully that someone was actually eating real food. I know, right? She's so convincing. Yup, that's me eating real food with my real mouth and teeth. Are you kidding me? That's convincing to you. The food is falling right through her body onto the floor. Don't hate me just because I'm efficient at eating. Don't worry, I hate you for other, more private reasons. What? Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm too busy eating real food. You team up with Polly to make her eating even more realistic. She passes her food through her body to you, and you eat it for her. It's pretty hot. I'm at 16 fun.
All right.
Alright. Where would Polly be? Polly wants a cracker. I have not been to class yet, but I don't know if that will actually have an event. Okay. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all, the monster's nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. I had no clue that's what we're supposed to be doing. Who learns in high school anyways? You gain 2 smarts. Then you realize you're feeling like a ghost. Then you realize you're feeling like going full ghost with your blanket again. You're observing your surroundings when you spot Miranda and Damien, you're about to get closer when suddenly.
Greetings, my loves.
Oh. Nice. Greetings, my love. Greetings, beautiful high schoolers. It is I, the interdimensional prince. I'm here to rescue you from your mundane existence. Just sign these marriage papers. Not this guy again. Look. Whoa. Gasp. An underworld spectator. This again. What again? Liam. This is clearly a kick-ass powerful ghost. Look at its face, so deadpan, no expression at all. Yeah. That's because it's not a face, it's a sheet with 2 holes cut in it. Man, I wish my face had 2 holes cut in it. That would be freaking metal, dude. No, listen, it's not a face, it's... Ghost friend, help us, save us from this interdimensional creep. Yeah, do something, bro. Something ghostly. Boo. Aww. I thought... Yep, that was your entire plan. Ghost friend, we asked for help, not for you to share your ghostly thoughts with us. There's a time to boo and a time to act. I should have never expected a ghost to save us. He is not a ghost, damn it. You're not helping either, Liam. You leave the 4 of them to solve their own tricky non-consensual abduction situation while you reflect on your ghost skills. I didn't think a rock would be ghostly. Could it be that you're not a good ghost? You thought that wearing a blanket with 2 holes in it was enough? Aw, now you lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Aw, I'm back where I started.
Alright.
Alright. Oh, good. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it. Also known as one of the 7 most douchebacking moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people will decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain 2 creativity. What is the nickname? We the devs dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. Blue. In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop.
Hi.
Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership. Oh, I love their outfits. Polly's outfit is so cute. I kind of want that outfit. Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far in terms of making people look like imbeciles, but I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns, don't buy fresh outfits. Yeah. Fine, whatever. I guess we could use some new thongs or whatever, but like, I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we make money. I want to sell out. Personally, I can't wait to sell out, but you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both? Yeah, how do we get rich off yanking people's chains? Ugh. Careful your choice of words, Polly. Careful of your choice of words, Polly. I think her words were fine, honestly. But chains are big things for a ghost. Of course. They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution? This seems just for Vera. This seems like for Polly. Why don't you make up a phony workout craze? It worked for Frank Pilates, the inventor of Pilates. Aw. Wow. A fake workout craze. I'll file that right between leg warmers and pagers under the things that were a great idea in the 90s. Sorry, not sorry, but Derjian Inc. is dedicated to exploring only the most innovative fields of humiliation. Yeah, nobody falls for that fake workout stuff anymore. Because, like, everyone already knows the one fool- foolproof way to get tight thighs and a delicious ass rimping. You've heard of rimping, right? You have never heard of rimping. Time to make a soft, swift exit before you look like even more of an idiot. Aw, too fun -1 creativity. I am not on a roll.
All right.
Alright. Polly. Strange, you could have sworn Paul and Damien were at this table when you picked it.
Hey, noob.
Hey, loser, down here.
Hey, boo.
It's us, Polly and Damien were hiding under this table for totally innocent reasons. A ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, is here and he's looking for someone. Oh shit, he's here. Why is he after us anyway? I think what we did really falls more under federal jurisdiction. International law more like. Those munchkins were Canadian citizens. Now that you mention it, I think we might actually have to face a war crimes tribunal. Worth it though, right? Oh, totally, as long as we can get away from Buzzkill the bear over there. Okay, so... But I can't hide in the ghost zone. I'm not a ghost. I guess you should have thought about that before you spent all that time being alive, huh? Being alive isn't a choice. Whoa, okay, I don't have time to sit here and argue pro-life or pro-choice with you, my dude. See you in the ghost zone. No, you won't. You can't follow Polly into the ghost zone, but from the way she winks at you before crossing over, it looks like you're one step closer to the bone zone. Hell yeah, score. I just realized that sounds
Alright.
like ding dong, bing bong. Have I been to the gym yet? Ooh. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you delivered an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain 2 charm. Nice. Suddenly, you see Polly vomit ectoplasm all over her cell phone. You rush to help her. Ugh. I just got my 97th hey as an opening line on 14 dating app. Damn. I just had to puke out of pure boredom. Hey. What am I supposed to do with hey? Whatever happened to reaching out to someone with a fierce dick pic? No thanks. People are just copy-pasting hey and sending it to every monster that looks halfway interesting. What about you? Are you a hey person too? I hope not. If you read the horny dating site profile of a fun-loving, spectacular delight such as myself, what would you say to me? You're beautiful. What would she like? I feel like that's overdone as a ghost. So, are you on drugs? Because I want to do you all night long. Hell yeah, drugs. That is a great opening line. Also, let's do drugs. I hope my walls aren't that thin. You wake up to an indiscriminate amount of time later, feeling like shit, but happy about it. So, like, unicorn shit where it's like rainbow or something, cause pride. When you run into Polly later, she's grinning like a lunatic, and it's clear something went down. Maybe one of you. Hey there, cutie patootie. I had the best time the other night. We should really do all this again sometime. I mean, all of it, even that zoo animal style stuff. What did we do? You left a couple things at my place. I put them outside your locker. With that, Polly disappears, leaving you to wonder exactly what transpired between you and what article of clothing you left behind. I must have left my jacket there or something, even though you can clearly see it on my model. But maybe I left it there. But when you open the box marked green, all you see is a pair of handcuffs and the last surviving brewski pigeon. What went down the other day? Neither of those things are yours, but you would hate for Polly to think you're lame. Apparently when she said zoo animals stuff, apparently she meant stealing a bird. Good. So it seems like maybe you guys didn't so much have sex, but she clearly wants to spend more time with you, so hell yeah. You go home with a huge grin and a new pair of handcuffs and the last surviving whoops. What was that last frisky pigeon? You should have been more careful with your belongings. Oh. Irrelevant. You've gained Polly's admiration and one fun, two charm. Week 5 morning.
All right.
Alright. I'll go outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small, magical Latino cat, asks you what you're doing. Damn, you didn't even remember you suck at dancing, but you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move. Apparently it's called the groovy Mosaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the groovy Mosaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the groovy Mosaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your kids someday. Grandkids. You notice Polly and Scott on the lawn doing something. Polly is chewing, determining on a hula hoop, while Scott slowly covers himself in sunglasses. Despite your better judgment, you ask what they're doing.
Hey, bro.
Yoga, bro. What does it look like? Liam said we should practice some yoga in order to cleanse our bodies of all the drugs and sports. And I was like, sure, I'll try anything at once. So here we are doing yoga. It seemed like a lot of work to look up yoga on the internet, so instead we just made an educated guess based on actually nothing. Oh man, what if we're doing it wrong? Yeah, do you know anything about yoga? Do you have any tips for how to do yoga the best? You need yoga pants. Yoga pants? Are those pants that do yoga? Or pants made out of yoga? Neither, silly man. I can't believe you didn't think of yoga pants before. I can't believe it. He means YOGA pants, as in yielding organic gun armor pants. Yeah, that's what I meant. Right. They're what battle mechs wear when they want to breathe down there. Oh, that makes so much sense. Of course you would want your gun armor to be breathable and organic if you're doing yoga. Polly just happens to have 2 pairs of YOGA pants in her locker. She and Scott lay waste to the countryside and get super limber in the process. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. Woohoo! week 5, noon.
All right.
Polly wants a cracker. Alright, I'm trying to comprehend your request. What is there to comprehend? It's really simple, Miranda. Take my cell phone. Snap a pic of me with me face planting in my food with my eyes closed and tongue out. But where for? Right here, Miranda. You're about to point out that wherefore means why, but luckily Polly elaborates on her own, so you don't have to look like a fucking know-it-all. It's a new meme, Miranda, like planking or dabbing. It's called food poisoning, and it's dope as fuck. Dope AF. Don't you have cool trends in your kingdom? I suppose we do. Oh, we have a fun trend called Reverse Your Rulers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion to for the royal family. If you're good at it, you get a lot of likes on social media and also not get executed. Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak? No. I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Green? Heck yeah, you do. Don't you? Well, she can't die. I surely do. It's entitled Silverware Wear, and it's where you take your utmost expensive cutlery and dress it in fancy tiny outfits. Okay. But is this something Princess would like, or is it something she would like? Because she can't die, so... Fuck. Really? How have I not heard of this trend before? Beautiful silverware and fancy dresses are two of my favorite passions. This trend sounds like it was invented for me. It may have been by you on the spot, but there's no need to go into that. What's your favorite meme? Spiked salad forks and velvet evening gowns? I see your steak knives and frilly skirts. Teaspoons and tea dresses? This trend is... no words. Yes, the glory of this spectacular combination will leave me speechless as well if I were not so excited to create more memes with Green. We'll have to meet up soon and bring all of your most exquisite chopsticks. I shall bring doll clothes in which to dress them. Yeah, totally. Hanging out with Miranda sounds amazing. Guess it's time to go out and try some exquisite chopsticks. No, I thought the dying thing would be something she couldn't do.
All right.
Alright. Outdoors.
Show me that
Oh.
money.
Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run.
Oh.
I thought that would cancel out. Fuck, I didn't even buy anything.
All right.
I didn't think that would do that. That day during recess, you go straight to Bob, stab him several times, opening his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? You think that's how it works? Well, it is. You gain 2 fun from poor Bob. Bob the Builder. Oh my god, did you hear? They finally invented a tattoo gun that works in Ghost. Nice. Let's get matching tattoos. Like one on my chest. I'm totally gonna get one as soon as school lets out. Oh shit, we should definitely get matching tattoos. You wanna? Of course you do. What are you, responsible? The important question is, what kind of tattoo do you want to get? Ooh. Oh. Sex. You look blankly at Polly. What? That's what it spells, right? I mean, I could be wrong. Whenever I see a group of letters, I always assume it's either sex or LSD. And a knuckle tattoo is obvious longer than 3 letters. So sex it is. You start to explain that sex is the same as STD, but probably presses a finger to your lips. Shh, 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 my little dumplet. If you play your cards right, I'll show you just how long sex can make me. She got me flustered. She has me flustered. She does show you. It turns out it can be as long as you want if you just keep adding access to the end. You gain 2 fun and 1 activity. that got me.
All right.
Oh, I haven't noticed him before, but I gotta get Polly. You approach Scott and Polly's table to find them crouched behind a pile of jelly desserts, plotting.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bros, if you're here, bro. Come on, join our huddle. Maybe you're curious about our huge pile of jelly jam, gelatinous dessert cups. Well, want to know more? We're going for the full jelly prize. Yeah, we're gonna win. If we collect the foil covers of 100 jelly desserts, we will be the luckiest winners of
Yes!
one free jelly dessert. Ah. But right now we're stuck. We've only got 99. That means we need one more, Scott. We need one more. We need one more. You give them your jelly dessert, but you already threw it at a bird person you hate. Guess you've got to make a choice. Steal the final jelly dessert from the jelly dessert factory. But isn't stealing wrong? No, bro, it's good. No, Scott, that's a myth, like hangovers and the afterlife. But if the afterlife isn't real, why are you a ghost? There's no time for metaphysics, Scott. We've got a heist to plan. No, Coach says stealing is wrong unless you're stealing a ball or base or victory from the jaws of defeat. Actually, it seems like sports is mostly about stealing.
It's Polly time!
Well, that settles it. It's time for stealing. It's Polly time. 1 fake bus and 1 real woolly mammoth and a brutal running gun. Battle later, you finally secure 1 illicit jelly cup, which you turn in along with your 99 other jelly cups for 1 free jelly cup. Scott is too upset by the violence, so you split your free jelly cup with Polly. Worth it! Yippee! I better have enough points with Polly.
All right.
Alright. I'm sure she's out for worse. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot... He explained to you that he's worried about people. People are so used to calling him Juan, the small, magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him by his size, magicality, and ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him that you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain 2 fun. Yay! You could start doing something productive, or you could put all your blanket and get some good old ghost shenanigans. You're looking for some, but you run into the person that might finally see through your ghostly deception. Apart from boring Liam, Polly. Hiya! Wait, what's this? Another ghost? No, I can't believe this. Finally, someone else notices. This is clearly just Green wearing a... I can't believe it because it's just too cool to be true. Oh, come on, it's not even cool, nor is it true. Shh, Liam, I can't hear our cool new ghost friend over your jealousy. Tell me, How did you die? We have to share so much ghost gossip, or ghost tip as I like to call it. Good question. Time to improve a lie with another bigger lie. I was offered as a sacrifice to the god party. Wow, that's actually that's just stupid. I mean, stupidly awesome. No, just plain stupid. And which god a party? Dionysus, Nin Tusky, the deer person. Who cares, you party pooper? I'm just saying his story has more holes in it than the actual holes cut out of the blanket he is clearly wearing. Shut up, Liam. Maybe you should sacrifice you to the god party. You don't like such bad vibes, and because of that, you start dancing. Polly joins you. Ghost dance! I swear I'm gonna follow you around until you take off that sheet. Not a chance. But for now, ghost dance, and you gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. Yippee! Polly, obviously.
Hi.
Yes! Please say yes.
All right.
Hey, look at you as my favorite ghost other than myself. Prom? Sure, we can go and do lots of ghost things, dancing, getting drunk, and drunk as fuck and having sex. Does she have the remotest idea? Does she have the remotest idea of what things are exclusive to ghosts? Well, she thinks you're a ghost, but like, I don't know. Ghost day.
Party time.
Prom night is the best ghost date ever. Ooh, I got achievement for ghost. Ooh, I love her little hairstyle. Prom night is best ghost date ever. Of course, you fail to see what the difference is between a ghost date and a regular date. But that's besides the point here. You score with Polly, and all it took was wearing a stupid blanket with 2 holes cut in it. Yippee! Best at secret handshakes. Always be loud, like love. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happens, and it was wonderful. Scott and Polly started attending yoga class. They were highly underwhelmed by the real thing. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of the game, she plays the game. So be careful, maybe now she's the one controlling your settings. Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and it was gone just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then and there, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Ooh. That's so cute. Thanks for playing. No better distraction. That's so cute. So, I'm guessing that's custom. Unlocked. You've just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. It's about to get weird.